Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to analyze a situation concerning two vessels colliding, discuss the responsibilities of both vessels, and give our opinions on how to avoid the collision. On Cape Hatteras, USA, north-going traffic follows a true north course after the Diamond Shoals. Daytime, having good visibility and moderate weather. Vessel A is heading 000 degrees at a speed of 17 knots. Vessel C heading 010 degrees at 19 knots to pass the stern of Vessel A. 20 minutes before the collision, Vessel C has passed Vessel A on starboard. Vessel A observes Vessel C on its starboard beam and overtaking. Vessel A is on manual steering, while Vessel C is on autopilot. 10 minutes before the collision, Vessel C changes course to 000 degrees to come to a parallel course with Vessel A. 6 minutes before the collision, Vessel C is now 0.75 miles ahead of Vessel A, and the master leaves the bridge. Meanwhile, the mate of Vessel A goes to the port bridge wing to take a bearing on the Diamond Shoal light, facing astern, and leaving the bridge to the helmsman. 4 minutes before the collision, Vessel C develops a failure in her steering system and then turns hard to port. 40 seconds to collision. Vessel C is now ahead of Vessel A on a crossing course of 270 degrees. Its mate sounds the 5-short blast on the whistle, intending for danger, and orders engine stop. The mate on Vessel A sees now the situation, sounds 2-short blast on the whistle, orders hard left, and stops engines. Collision time. Vessel A hits the port side of Vessel C at an angle of 90 degrees. Both vessels sustain heavy damages but without lost life. In this situation, which vessel carries the responsibility for the collision? Based on the situation, it appears that both vessels share some responsibility for the collision. Vessel C is at fault for making an overtaking maneuver on Vessel A, and then changing course to come to a parallel course. This change in course created a risky situation, especially since it occurred 10 minutes before the collision. Additionally, when Vessel C experienced a steering system failure, it turned hard to port, further complicating the situation. Vessel A shares responsibility because the mate left the bridge 6 minutes before the collision to take a bearing on the Diamond Shoal light, leaving the bridge to the helmsman. During this time, proper watchkeeping was not maintained, and the vessel failed to take evasive action promptly when it became clear that a collision was imminent. In our opinion, in this situation, both vessels could have taken actions to avoid the collision. Vessel A should have kept a close watch on Vessel C's movements and maintained communication with Vessel C to ensure both vessels were aware of each other's intentions and actions. It's crucial for the bridge of Vessel A to be adequately manned, especially in a situation where overtaking is occurring. The mate should have remained on the bridge, ready to respond to any changes in the situation. Initially, Vessel C should have maintained a safe distance between the vessels. Keeping a sufficient lateral separation is crucial to prevent collisions. Once Vessel C noticed it was 0.75 miles ahead of Vessel A, it should have continued on this course or even slowed down to ensure a safe overtaking distance. The steering system failure on Vessel C was unexpected, but if possible, they should have used all means to regain control or reduce speed further. In the last 40 seconds, when it became apparent that a collision was imminent, Vessel C's mate made the right call by sounding the whistle and ordering engine stop. However, an earlier and more proactive response might have been more effective. Ultimately, communication, maintaining a safe distance during overtaking, and a vigilant watch on both vessels could have helped prevent this collision.